Last night I ran into someone who's following this Republican race very carefully, a very wise, sage figure who was pointing out with some degree of alarm the degree to which the potentially promising Republican nominees have been saddled with a lot of baggage over the course of this summer of Trump. Whether it's been Scott Walker saying extreme things about immigration and Chris Christie saying extreme things about immigration, Marco Rubio finding himself in a position on abortion where he's saying he doesn't accept the exceptions for rape, incest, life of the mother. Jeb Bush even on immigration now, only in favor of a path to legal status rather than a path to citizenship. And this person was dismayed, said, how are we ever going to, we needed to become more inclusive, reach out more after 2012. That's what our postmortem says. That's not what we've done. Who do you think among the Republican runners has accumulated the least baggage and therefore stands as the most viable general election candidate?
John Kasich, I would think, given what we know now, but what they've said. The two issues that you mentioned are kind of interesting if you place them in the context of what is about to happen.
Right.
The Pope is coming to America for the first time,
yeah,
visiting Washington, Philadelphia, and New York City. In an amazing display of what Catholicism is all about 2 days ago, he indicated that parish priests ought to consider giving forgiveness to women who have had an abortion in the past. And this is an extraordinary expression of grace, of forgiveness, of compassion. So I don't know how a candidate like Marco Rubio matches up against what the Pope says, and I don't think you would want to go there. On immigration, any person with any common sense knows immigration, one, is a big issue in this country. Two, there's no way that you can get 11 or 15 million people and deport them. We can't even get across town in New York or Boston. So they know that. And as far as Governor Walker goes, we said the other day, you know, that what is he looking for, the Bricklayers Union endorsement, building a wall across Canada?
I totally agree with you about Kasich in terms of baggage. I don't know if he's going to be able to get the Republican nomination, but he has the least baggage in a general election. Just today, Donald Trump, in another incarnation of the Trump-Bush feud, he said, after Governor Bush scolded him in Spanish yesterday, he said that Governor Bush should lead by example and speak English only when he's in America.
Yeah.
And, you know, that I just think that is part of what's setting the tone and tenor and temperament of this race. And it's drawn everyone into the weeds in a way that I think will be potentially very damaging for that party, especially given the sense that they all had that they had to reach out more after the drubbing they took in 2012.
Well, I mean, I agree with you. As they race toward the Trump crowd to try to pick up some of his support, they're going to have to live with it next year.